Fighting the Camille, but Kassadin finishing off Jax. Exhaust coming down on Camille. Body slam. Picking up Tom Kench. Ultimate. Gragas ultimate coming down. This should be 2 kills.
Yeah, that should be. Oh my god. That's really good for AC. That's like top of the cake. Best cake you can ever have.
Yeah, basically.
It's unfortunate that Gragas got all the kills, but it's killed, and you
Yeah, but
do get the first, the second tower.
there's a second. It's another turret, and it's in the extended fight that was a 2-for-4.
I think yes. That's
No,
good.
the Jax died, so it's a 3-for-4, but they got a turret. So
And they kept their own alive as well.
yeah, it's a very good play a very good response by AC to the gank, and that's obviously the advantage of the teleport as compared to Ignite earlier, is that you can take your top laner somewhere and snowball there as well, instead of just going down the same lane over and over again. And speaking of switching up lanes, we see Varus and Tom Kench in the top lane.
Yeah, they do want to take that outer turret there. And Jack's ganking mid lane now, but just waits in the bush.
Obviously waiting for Kassadin to overstep just like he did there, and that
is a kill.
so much.
Oh, that was amazing.
There's so much burst between the Jax and the Syndra. Also CC, basically hitting the Syndra stun into the flash Jax stun. That's clean.
There's no counterplay. That was very well executed there.
Yeah. Well, the counterplay would be to have some sort of vision on the Jax, and not overstepping. But
That is something for higher tier players like Challenger and above. Like, not even Challenger rank 50 do that, right?
yeah, basically. Words are for pussies, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Mechanics, all that matters.
Definitely. Oh. So what does CG want to do if they, because they're obviously in a very bad position. AC setting up a 3-2-1-1. They have swapped the top and the
And the
top and
bot
bot.
lane, yeah. I think that if they can just stall, maybe give us Dragon, continue to scale, like get Kassadin a bit more farm and more time, you can become very strong. As soon as he gets a lot of H's, you wait another 10 minutes, then you're good. Like then you...
Yes. But you have to get to that point, as we see they put a lot of pressure on the Kassadin. Obviously good response using the TK and the Talia ultimate there, but AC is not letting him scale. They're challenging him every step of the way.
Which is what they need to do.
Yes.
And they need to take down that dragon, if possible, and just get those dragon stacks for later game, if it ever gets there, so you have a chance to beat Kassadin in the late game.
Yeah, obviously the Elder Drake. Oh, that's a kill on Camille.
Yeah.
As again, the Cinder Jax burst. A lot of damage between those two. You see, combo. Oh, flash ultimate from Varus. Alistar responding with the ultimate.
I think Alistar should be fine here.
Yeah, the Cinder ultimate coming down. Oh,
yeah, that is a flash of time. Oh, Gragas going in, and you get that Lucian super low. That should be another turret here. Maybe even 2 turret with the Herald going down.
Oh, Talia flashing away. Don't want to be caught by the Alistar. So Alistar walking up to Talia there instead of just comboing because he wanted to knock her back. But they're just gonna be content with the another Herald charge on the turret.
And that
Talia.
That is pretty good. That's 5k gold late in 15 minutes. About 5k.
Yeah, AC is snowballing very hard.
And Syndra being 3-0-3 and Gragas 4-3. That's a lot of damage coming from there. And Gragas does have the AP jungle item. Is ahead. No, is even behind on levels against Talia. Because Talia was power farming.
Yeah, Talia has a lot of CS up on the Gragas, 30 to 25, but Gragas has been ganking a lot more instead, which we see paying off obviously because AC is currently in control of this game.
Yeah, I think they will probably put Jax down on bot lane, and then go together on mid or maybe top lane, pushing in those lanes.
AC have set up a lot of vision around bot because they want Jax to split push and obviously want to be able to see if they come for him.
Camille trades back here. That's a lot of kind of free damage, but
it's a very good trade by Camille actually. But now she wastes the hook shot and
she
they're
should
going
be dead
in.
here. That's their Camille.
Yep, but Jax should be a trade kill here. The Kassadin obviously has the ultimate, gets the kill.
Yeah, that is
We see
huge.
the rest. Yeah.
Shot on 450 gold for Kassadin. That's not when who you wanna give it to if you die. We'd much rather have it on the Camille.
But AC not done here. Gragas popping the Predator. Just jumping away though.
I'm
They
proccing
see them
it.
putting, they see them putting pressure on the mid lane here. Obviously, still can do this. This is a 4v4.
And Talia should be dead.
Syndrome coming down. Talia dead by the Cullen. Varus should not be able to. Ooh.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, that is. Oh, Alistair just Alistair just saved that guy.
Oh! Flashing the.
Aizen showing off his mechanics, showing he can play Alistair as it looks like.
Mastery 5. What a legend.
Mastery 8, I think. He even got it that far.
Well, I guess it's hard. It
could have been worse.
Yeah, it's when you have them flying a lot of places, it's hard to hit the combo. But there he hits. Yeah, he hits the combo that time. Camille being caught, pushing up a little bit too far, didn't have vision on AC. And that's basically I'd say AC has played the vision game a lot stronger than CG this game so far. Because... Yeah. Oh, well there, they got the interrupt the recall because of the vision, but it seems like AC is doing a lot of rotations, and usually
the team who moves first is getting something out of it.
Yeah, basically, and CG haven't had the visions in the correct spots to spot the plays and be able to react to it.
And being punished for it.
Yeah, but that's also a testament to AC denying vision, putting pressure. It's not just that CG doesn't ward, it's AC clearing wards.
If you look at the inventory stock, they're like 4 players have at least like average of 2 pink bots on the side of AC.
Yeah, well, having known Aeson for a while now, I know he flames a lot if you don't buy control wards.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, but obviously paying off. They have a lot of very good vision this game. Oh, Talia caught in the jungle by Gragas here.
And that's
a lot of
the kill. That is a kill.
Donated over to Lucian.
That's cool. That's amazing.
This is the Camille, obviously very far up, but she's recalling. The Baron should be free with the Talia dead.
And Jack spotting out the other people there in mid lane.
Yeah. CG does not have vision, but they should be able to know this is going on.
And Kassadin trying to sneak in there, but
is he gonna get bursted? No,
But he loses like more than half his HP. He cannot go back in here because he's gonna die instantly if he ever even tries.
Yeah, CG just
playing it clean.
AC playing it clean. CG sacrificing.
Oh wow. Oh, I'm messing those names up.
Oh, well, it's hard with all the C's.
Exactly. And what do we have here? Lucian did opt for the Phantom Dancer instead for Black Cleaver here, which I think Black Cleaver is the better item choice.
Well, I could see the argument of the Phantom Dancer in the case
of Kassadin jumping on him. I see.
Oh, or the Camille.
Camille's dead. Oh wait, she just got out there, but Varus just dies to the culling. Talia trying to slow down the approach with a wall, but Baron minions are already hitting it.
Yeah, this should be an inhib take for AC unless some play happens. Obviously they can overstep, misplay this. Jack's going up to the top lane, though, gonna assert some split push pressure. Camilla's gonna have to answer, but Camilla's going bot lane. We see AC rotating down towards bot
They
lane,
do
though.
want to take the other turrets, it seems. They prefer those, and they are not confident in cracking that mid lane inhib tower. Well, Tam Ken's
Yeah.
being chunked down to 2/3 of his HP by just one Syndra QE.
Oh!
And now that I think Tam Ken's just saving it in the last second there. Oh, that was close. Nearly sniping them. I think you are ahead of me, but
Yeah,
can't.
I think so too. Try
Yeah, I just sped up. 23 minutes, 16 seconds. That's the fast I can go. 18,
Yeah.
19, 20.
yeah, we're the same now.
Okay, cool. For whatever
Yeah,
reason, I fell behind.
Yeah, I tried letting you do the play-by-play because I knew I was ahead.
Oops, sorry. And my game
Uh,
froze again. Just needs.
Oh,
No,
yeah, just
it's like my connection just randomly drops out, which is super unlucky.
yeah.
Kassadin being chunked here, but does get out the ultimate, and Jack's
Yeah,
taking down the top.
Kassadin is very slippery, but he can't use it to go aggressive right now because he just gets chunked all the time. Jax is popping the ultimate, trying to get away. They should be able to chase him down,
But they will
do
be
they
sandwiched.
want to? Here comes the AC. 4 people on. Varus deleted.
And that was a beautiful
Yes.
Gragas cast, and that should be game here.
This is game.
Okay,
Camille
Kassadin is
caught
being
by the...
chasen, but there's no way. I think two people chase Kassadin. Okay, Lucian just took it down. And
yeah,
you do
they
have.
should...
No, you do
Camille's
have.
surviving. Oh, we're
It's
just talking over. Go ahead.
Okay, they do have the Baron buff just pushing in top lane. That should be the end of the game here.
Yes, this... Only Camille and Tom Kench alive. Camille could pull out some miracle, but she doesn't have the ultimate, she only has flash.
But AC do decide to back off here. I'm not yeah, I mean, you can justify that, but Castle didn't respawning in, you don't want to throw here. You can just take rep buff, then dragon, and end it.
Yeah, this is basically this...
Slow and painful death.
Yeah, this is checkmate, basically. They have taken every single inhib, they have control over the entire map. They don't need to end there. So they opt for the safe play. Obviously they could have, but...
That's a safe play. The safe play is the right choice here.
Yeah, well...
Does Cinder manage to get the dragon off by herself?
Yeah. Oh my god. Child calling me a biased caster. That's nice.
Of course you are. I mean, you're paid.
Oh yeah. No, I don't get paid. They just...
You paid for CG, right? Like...
No, I play
know.
for AC.
I know. But you could have just trash talked them for free. Like they had
Yeah.
no chance to trash talk you back here.
If I trash talk them here, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Well, if they tune into the stream,
I think the game is over, yeah.
yeah. I don't know if I'm breaking some fourth wall here by noticing that the game is already over, but I think the game is already over.
Oh my god, that was a big... Last second Tom Kench saving the Varus, but there's not much they can do here.
Yeah, this is game.
That's definitely the game.
Some members of AC dropping low, diving the fountain, but it's gonna take a lot.
That's not everything. Kassadin trying to kill the Syndra, but only Talia left alive. We can safely assume the game is over. And it is.
And it is, yes.
What we're probably going to do now is turn off the stream, get it ready for you. But for now, it did work for me, so depending on what you want to do.
Well, it's very like if it works for you, I should think we should just go with it, but
Okay, then we should probably leave it like that. and hope my connection just doesn't die out again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, we have
grab something to eat really quick.
5-minute break, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then let me get this stuff here set up again.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Hello? Is the stream back up? Or?
The stream is still on, unless you
Okay.
want. If you want to stream, we can do that. But I think as long as it works,
Yeah.
don't
well,
touch a running system.
Yeah, basically. If it's not broke, why fix it?
Exactly.
Should we try to break down the game, I guess?
Yeah,
Or
we
do
can
you-
in 1 second. I mean, okay, cool. So the lobby is filling up now. And let's do the first game. I think it was like pretty even for like 10 minutes. And then there was a big skirmish in bot lane where AC just got like a big lead, got a few kills on Syndra and a few on Gragas, and from there they snowballed pretty solidly. And Camille on top lane did lose a few trades after she got ahead, which is not what you want to do. That side lane won, and you had the super fat Syndra which could one-hit tanks. And pretty much from there, it just took the game. What I do want to see from CG here is probably pick a little bit faster comp and just try to like force the rotation on your opponent.
So I'm just trying to not talk with food in my mouth. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
So like I think AC played this very well.
They did.
They did. They got the pressure with they got the jungle pressure up top once Camille got the advantage, and they just snowballed the top lane. Obviously you have to be critical so everyone can improve, but it's easier to go through what CG did wrong.
Yeah, that's always easier. And that's
Yeah.
what we do as casters. We are biased and just smack talk those one who are bad. No, we don't. CG did
Yeah,
play it very well for some engages there.
Yes, like these are not unfixable issues by CG. Obviously, they should have kept more pressure up top lane once the Jax got going, because the Jax Camille matchup is gonna decide the game, basically. And it's difficult as well because you need to also help the Kassadin in the Syndra matchup, because
you just
Kassadin
need
is
to
gonna
decide on who you want to focus on, right? Not have
Yeah.
like 3 people who scale immensely well in the late game. And you have, what do you have? You have like Varus who scales super well. You have Kassadin who scales super well.
Hmm.
You do have Jax and Camille who does also scale quite a bit and needs jungle attention. And Talia kind of also scales, I think.
Yeah, well, there's the issue in CG's draft. I was just getting to it. You have a scaling bot lane, a scaling mid lane, and a skill intent like a 1v1 top lane that also needs pressure, unless yeah,
You're the better player, unless you're way better than your opponent.
Yeah. So what you need to do is pick a more active jungler. Obviously, Talia can snowball the early game, but like picking a Gragas or a Lee Sin, where you can gank a lot more, is, I'd say, is beneficial. That you usually see these in professional comps when they have a lot of scaling composition. They have a more early game jungler just to help the lane scale.
Yeah, maybe just pick one less scaling lane. That's also an option.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
for
if you,
Ace, yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no.
If
No,
you
go
had
ahead.
like something like maybe a LeBlanc mid lane, I think it was banned though. But you could. Well, you had a Talia in jungle, so you could also have gone for an 80 mid lane and like set, and just pretty much have another 1-3-1, which is better than what they had previously, I think.
Mm. Oh. Well, for the side of AC, right? I think we should try to give feedback to both teams, because you need to learn even if you win.
Yeah. They need to like run a push first faster and maybe try to crack the inner line a little bit quicker, because they did pass down the opportunity breaking mid lane inhibitor with the Baron buff. They had to
Yeah, yeah, but that's also a difficult call, because it's obviously easier taking out the outer rings and you make the safer play. You know you're gonna win, but they made a lot of risky plays in the early game as well. That's just hinged on the mechanics of the Jax Camille one that obviously went in the direction of the Camille. Then you also had Gragas coming up there and turning the tides, but it is risky, and if you fail, you could lose the game. So
don't risk it, unless it's like a super high percentage play.
Well, they obviously won the game on it, so it's hard to call them out right now. We're gonna have to see. Aeson wants me to speak about his insane Alistar combo.
Yeah.
He is apparently an Alistar one trick, who plays a lot of Alistar, which means obviously you fail the combo when you need it the most. That's just the way things go. But it's difficult when people are flying like front, right, and center. It's harder to hit the Alistar combo than if they're just walking.
Yeah, because like your W is like less than that, less time to react, or less. You have to push it at a different time.
Yeah,
I
basically.
think you can buffer it, right? I think Riot changed it like 1 year ago.
Yeah, I noticed that, but it's also. Well, you can buffer the WQ? No.
Yeah, I think you can buffer the Q. I'm pretty sure they changed it like 1 year ago.
Okay, well then I have no excuse for missing all of my combos. Shit. What do we want to see for the next game then?
We want to see an Alistair ban.
Yes, definitely. That Alistar was.
No, I'm not sure. You want to make sure the Gragas doesn't snowball, and you don't want to have the Syndra again getting the pick. And especially you want to make sure that the top lane doesn't fall behind. Or from the side of AC, you want to make sure you have, again, that jungle priority.
Yeah. Also, whoa, what I want to see from like AC can basically keep doing what they're doing. It works, right? We said it earlier. Why fix a running system?
Yeah.
Obviously, CG can adapt to it, and what they should do. I'm not really familiar how like comfortable their top laner is on carry champions. If it could be alternative to just stick an Ornn up there and just deny the snowball basically, and then snowball through another lane. Also, again, not familiar. But we saw the failed Talia combo. I think it looked fine otherwise.
Yeah.
But for the jungler to pick something that he's very comfortable on, we saw in the world's meta, the meta basically being play whatever you're good at. So obviously Talia is a power pick, but if he's really good on something else, just go for the other thing, you know.
Yeah, you need to
I see
pick
you play. I know he plays a lot of Graves, for an example. Which could be a very good pick. He's a very active early jungler. So, what bans do we expect to see? I can say that they could play basically ban the same things as the last game.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything out of CG that were the last game that was scary enough. CG might want to ban, but the Jax ban is so obscure though. I would rather just counter it with like a Malphite. I don't know. The rare ban coming in. It's a very good ban because I know both the mid and top of AC plays Aurelia, and they're very good at it.
And
so.
I do think you might want to take Alistair down if you know it's one trick. But unless you think it's the only problem, you can just maybe skip it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't feel the not to badmouth Aeson, but the bot lane wasn't the deciding factor that game. Obviously, you can try to force them onto something they're more uncomfortable on and try to snowball. That is an alternative.
And the Nocturne ban.
Well, it's a very good ban in general. Nocturne disrupts a lot of.
Yeah, and you cannot teleport while he ults, right? Like, it denies you the ability to teleport to your teammates, and you arrive like 10 seconds later. And then the fight is pretty much over already.
Yeah, the Nocturne ult is it's super disruptive. Their Caliban coming in as well.
I think you should pick up Kai'Sa here, right? Like, she's open.
Well, that depends. Like, you could obviously pick Kai'Sa, but you could always counter Kai'Sa. So, that's again the Alistair pick coming in.
It looks like CG might want to leave Kai'Sa open then the next time when they see this decision made by AC.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how good CG is with Kai'Sa, because Kai'Sa basically coming into Worlds, it was seen as this infallible pick. Saya, Rakan, the lovers duo is always a really good bot lane though. But what I think about Kai'Sa is, if you get to late game, she's a monster, but she has very exploitable weaknesses in the laning phase.
I don't think she's that bad because she can trade and push at the same time with her Q, which is a big factor in her being strong. Like, Vayne kind of does the same, but just not
But-
as good in the early game.
Yeah, she's obviously a stronger laner than the AD carries that are not being played. Like, I don't know,
Misfortune.
Misfortune. No, Misfortune is a really strong laner. But for
Uh,
example, but out of the viable ADCs, like she's not stronger than Saya, she's not stronger than Lucian, she's not
That's-
stronger than Sivir.
Yeah, that's true. And we see Lucian Alistair again. We do see the Gragas again.
The Ivern possibly coming in. I like this comp. They have a very Syrakan is a very strong bot lane. Ivern
You can make
is a go opting for the Talia instead maybe, but Ivern would be a wild card. You can definitely change the pace of the game with an Ivern.
you have like you
Ace-
pretty much become like protect your AD carry comp then if you
Mm.
do pick it.
AC opting for the same. Again, why why fix it if it's
works.
working?
Exactly.
Our solution again, very strong, aggressive lane. The Syndra man coming in, they perhaps think that the Syndra was too strong. Maybe perhaps they're trying to look for Kassadin. Obviously, they could leave LeBlanc up. Kassadin has a very good matchup into LeBlanc because of the way his Q trades with the LeBlanc combo. You could basically deny her damage, then get your damage in.
And Syndra being banned away, not allowing AC the same comp.
Camille being banned, perhaps they thought the Camille was a little bit too much.
At least it was a risk factor.
Yes. Malzahar, again, I don't know how much Child plays Malzahar, but obviously it's a annoyo. it's a very annoying thing to never be able to make plays and just get ulted all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty much like outplay button, outplay button, outplay
Yeah.
button. And LeBlanc being taken off the table again.
Yes.
Kassadin is still open, and you do have to pick top lane and mid lane. So it looks like we're going to see a sign here.
Yeah, and they're doing what I like proposed is in picking the tank and basically denying the ability to snowball the top. Obviously, you can still snowball on a tank, but it's a lot harder to snowball against an Ornn than it is against a Camille because the Camille doesn't get tanky.
That's true. You do have the option to pick up Fiora here though. On
Is that a
Fiora,
Victor top lane?
that might even be a Victor mid lane. I think it's Victor
I think
mid
it's
lane.
I think the Victor top.
Okay.
Victor top lane has been seeing a lot of play recently on the world stage. He's very good into tanks, very mobile with the Q. There's a lot of harass. He's very annoying in lane. The Galio being picked up.
That's
So-
a flex. You can flex those on both sides, right? And you can also
Yeah.
flex with Gragas, but you do not have another jungler. And Lissandra being picked up here.
A very safe comp from CG. With the Lissandra and the Ornn. Basically denying any ability to snowball on the solo lanes. Denying to a degree. Obviously you can if they misplay. But in the situation where everything plays perfectly, the Lissandra does not get solo killed by a Galio. And
No.
the Victor has a good matchup into Ornn. But it's
That
really
is
difficult to kill Ornn.
that is if On goes top. You could put a mid lane and get the other matchup.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Now that I think about it, I didn't even consider the ability of Ornn mid lane. But Ornn obviously having a decent matchup into Galio.
So I don't know who's going well. I expect him to swap during the match often, just to get the right matchup.
Well, I expect Galio mid Victor top lane is what AC is aiming for. If CG wants to swap around, then that could obviously lead to some shenanigans, but
Let's see what happens. I'm excited for this match. I think Lissandra can do quite a lot here. Probably gonna be the Aftershock Lissandra. And Saya playing like the standard. I think on bot lane it's a pretty even matchup. Though Saya Rakan becomes immensely strong towards later game.
Yeah, Cyrakan is very strong around level 6 as well. They have a really big power spike. Obviously, Lucian and Alistar aren't weak at all, though. But we could see a gank turning it around, obviously. I think the lanes to watch, because Galio and Lissandra are very safe in the lane. Victor Ornn is a very good matchup for Victor, so we could see some solo kills there possibly. Obviously Victor is gankable as well because he's a mage, so we could see jungle pressure around there. But I
Yeah.
think around the bot lane is like the most volatile lane right now.
That's true. Yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out and what you can gank and what you can't. And depending on what Drake spawns, you might want to shift your priority. And cool.
How's the stream holding up?
It does work for now, which is better than before.
Yes. Well, I want to see what are the chat's predictions for the game then.
The cast's prediction or the chat?
The chats.
So, spam hashtag AC win or hashtag CG win in chat so we know.
Basically. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, I didn't even notice this. Why didn't I think about this earlier? I was just thinking about matchups, but obviously CG has Ornn, Lissandra, Rakan. They have a lot of team fighting.
That's just immensely, and quite a lot of lockdown as well.
Yeah. Oh, obviously AC has some team fighting. They have the Gragas, the Victor, the Lucian, but it's not it. Yeah. I don't think it's comparable. I think AC is gonna want to keep up the split push, the 1-3-1. Obviously, we know they can do it.
And they do have pretty good tools here.
Yeah. Running the double TP. Whew, it's gonna be a spicy one, people. Whew.
It is. And I'm happy to see this game.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be as one-sided as the first game.
Yeah, and not as one-sided as the series before. Which was unfortunate as MLB was missing the 80 carry due to a power shortage for the
Wait,
first game. And
who,
then he, for whatever reason, had a power shortage in his 3 p.m. on Sunday, for whatever
okay.
reason. And then pretty much the morale was probably pretty low, and then they lost 3-0. They did make it close in the second and third game. They had like some pressure points, but eventually they fell behind, and they lost their pressure points for free.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry, I was tuned out. Which team was this?
Here or before?
The team you're talking about right now.
MLB.
MLB. Okay, that's your team, right?
That's my team, yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you made it competitive.
Yeah, at least.
At least.
We had a shot at winning, but not too much.
I'm not. Oh.
Sorry. Oh, unable to download spectator data.
The game will now exit. What?
Okay, I will reconnect.
Yeah, I have to reconnect as well.
So what were we talking about again?
Like, I would talk trash, but I think AC lost like every game in the league, right?
Yeah, they did, but they did get quite a few how to say it, replacements in.
Yeah, I know. We basically had to swap players between every single game. Some people just left, some people had power shortages or internet connections. I obviously started university, so I didn't have the same ability to play,
Yeah,
which
and
is why I'm now analyzing and or casting, whatever.
whatever you're saying to, yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's cool.
mm,
So, and we see Ornn and Lysandra checking up on top.
mm. They could catch Victor in this brush. He gets the klepto, proc gets away though.
And does get another HP pot, which is big.
They basically just wanted to scout out who was there and swap for the favorable matchup. Basically get
And Victor
the
now goes mid lane.
yeah.
Which is
They're just swapping around. Obviously, if you're the one who gets the favorable swap before the minions come, you're in a better position because it's more difficult to swap now, for example.
yeah, because it's
Because
super annoying with the minion wave timing.
yeah, you're basically gonna leave a lot of lane pressure if Ornn now decides to go top lane.
I think AC came out on top of this.
Yeah, I think they got the better matchups. However, sorry, not having Galio in the mid lane is it's not as big of an advantage having him top because obviously if you have a mid you can roam down to bot lane with the ultimate. Now he's
Yeah.
just gonna be able to roam down to mid.
But I think in like a few minutes that like after the first back, they're probably gonna swap again.
Yeah, most likely.
And then it doesn't really matter where you started, as long as you have the favorable matchup before.
Yeah. Um, Obviously Lysandra is a better. Well, yeah. I'm just repeating myself.
We all are. And
Uh,
but there's some action going to be happening in mid lane. Gragas also looking for a gank there, and Talia and Gragas do decide to head away, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, but Graga's coming around the side, just opting for the wolf camp. Talia's gonna clear out the raptors. It looks like she was heading towards the wolves, perhaps getting into an engagement, but she was just kiting. Obviously needs to take the red buff before she is active. Victor just punishing this Ornn.
Yeah, and being up not too much there, so forcing him back, which is really
Which
good.
is,
And denying
yeah,
him as well.
oh, that is huge. The Ornn is just gonna be so behind. We're just gonna see if they seem to be opting for the switch. Both people, both Liz and Ornn trying to back. We're gonna see if AC reads this. Action in the bottom lane as
Nothing is
the
going to happen.
no action in the bottom lane as the combo hits and nothing happens. Yes. Obviously, Rakan being super slippery.
You can't kill those guys.
Well, you can. You just need to catch them when they've used all their abilities.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen for free.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. Obviously, Gragas and Alistar being very good options if you want to catch someone. And this is based like it's interesting that the mid lane matchup being the wet noodle fight. Obviously, Galio coming out ahead. Oh, he
Oh.
doesn't opt for the glacial path.
Let's get out.
Just missed the E, but the Talia is here.
And
It's
the
gonna-
directional camera just trolling me here.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
And Talia does get first blood. That's good.
That is. Galio not even wasting the trying to flash in that situation. Probably a good call. Victor going very low against the Ornn. Gragas trying to make something happen. The Galio TP does come in. Let's see if they can make this work.
But on going
Vic-
ham in mid lane.
The Victor might be dead and having to flash. Could die to the corrupting potion, but seems to be alive.
And bot lane we've seen some action. Zaya being knocked into the bush. There's no vision, there's no what.
But Alistar giving manual vision, but they opt out of the trade. Probably because I had so many feathers out.
Yeah, now there's being a big fight over the scuttle crab. But Talia does seem to give it up. Not wanting to fight into two people and does not know where Victor is.
Yeah, this is obviously, obviously Galio having some priority top lane and shoved in the lane as well, so Liz couldn't follow us easily. But there's so much action going on.
And we have
Ace,
only one kill.
yeah, and the gold lead is basic. There is no gold lead, basically.
No,
It's
there's
dead
nothing.
even.
It's dead even.
Which means that, obviously means that AC is winning the farm game, since CG has the kill.
That's true. And Victor being up a bit, like 15 CS, not big, but it's at least something. And the Klepto putting him ahead. So that could be
Yeah,
also source of the gold lead.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, I didn't even. Thank you for pointing it out. I didn't even consider it. The kleptomancy obviously being a big source of gold.
And Lissandra is down in CS, though I think she just got a big wave. For whatever reason, the directed camera thinks bot lane is the most interesting lane to watch.
Yeah, it has been trolling me for some time now. I'm trying to use my own camera.
And then Orm being chunked down, being forced to buy the corrupting potion and already 2 stacks out of it. Victor,
Well, this is, yeah.
Victor keeping up the pressure, making sure On doesn't do anything. And then top lane, Gaius happy to farm up against Lissandra. But he is behind like 1 level of XP.
Yeah, but he is up in CS though. So obviously Galio dying one time gives him an XP disadvantage, but he should be fine in this matchup. Having burned his TP to get back to lane for the fight, he's not gonna be able to roam down bot lane with that, but they still have the Victor teleport.
And his Sandal teleport is down as well, so...
We see Galio out of mana, not being able to trade as well. The 2 ultimates in the mid lane, this
And
should be
Victor
a dead
dies,
Victor. But that's a dead Talia as well.
yeah. That was beautifully played by Gragas, flashing over the field there.
Yeah. Well, it was a beautiful, a good setup by CG as well. This is the disadvantage with the Mei. Obviously, the Victor would be in the top lane in like in the intended situation, but if you have an Ornn with so much CC and you have a jungler in Talia who can cover so much distance, it's very difficult to get away as a Victor.
Yeah, you have your flash and then that's it.
Yeah.
And I think Flash was already down.
Yes, he flashed earlier from the Ornn, so obviously Gragas getting the trade kill, very good for AC. They're still ahead in goal, soon approaching 1k goal lead. Whew. AC is expanding on the farm leads, but they're gonna need more than just a farm lead if they want to snowball. Obviously, they don't need to snowball as big.
I kind of need to have like a small lead.
Yeah.
I think in the Super Late game, On does provide another half item.
Yeah, also they have a big disadvantage in the late game team fights, but I
We
think
might never
AC,
get there.
yeah, AC is gonna try to opt for the split push, I think. Splitting the map, getting the Victor in a solo lane with the Ornn.
And they tend to get ahead in like 15 to 20 minutes, is where they do make plays. And we haven't been there yet, so we can maybe see some funny stuff. On opting for trade, I mean
Galio.
Galio, exactly.
Yeah. Both Galio and Lissandra with Aftershock, they're so tanky.
You can't kill those.
Yeah.
And as well, there's Alistair also with Aftershock, so he was also being one hell of a car.
Yeah. Everyone's so tanky this game. It's a big difference from the
game we
From
had
the-
prior to this, yeah.
Yeah, where everyone was dealing damage. They tried to do the same thing again mid lane. Ornn very low, Talia very low. Gragas coming in here. That's just a one-shot kill.
It might be
Ornn
even
should
2 kills. Gragas also.
not get out.
That's a kill. That should be a kill.
No.
Oh.
With this, by the skin of his teeth, survives the Victor E. Gragas could try to come around for a Q here. Oh.
Just missed it.
Hmm.
But directed camera shows me again and says top lane is more important.
Well, the directed camera knows if there's gonna be a kill or not, I guess.
Yeah, I think it does. Because it has like 3 minutes to decide if it's important to show. And then it does decide against it.
Victor getting out alive, hitting the stun, hitting the shield. Gragas coming up here, but the bot lane has
I
rotated.
think Victor needs to get out of here. Like, he has no damage.
He has no HP, no mana, but Talia just
Decide-
ditching him. Galio ulti coming in. Ornn has to get out. Stopwatch popped by the Gragas. Rakan should be dead. Here comes Lissandra though. Saya getting chunked very low. Oh, Alistar dropping down. Lissandra still has
I think
ultimate.
CG might have this here. The Gragas cask slowing the enemies down. Everyone is super low.
Everyone is super low. The Lissandra should be dead here. Dies to the Lucian W. Lucian is out of mana, but beautiful taunt by Galio.
And you can pick up the dragon here as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're gonna opt for the first turret, looks like. The mid turret.
I
Obviously opens up the map.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
they
do
just
they-
reset.
Yeah, this
They
is.
should. They should not reset, I think.
I
Like,
think they
if-
could have taken dragon. I mean, maybe the opponents would have been able to counter push mid after they reset after dragon, but I doubt it. I mean,
Yeah.
at least they get the blue buff from away from the Talia or the Lissandra, whoever decides
yeah,
to go mid.
they take something, but I think they could have taken more. It's basically the idea of how to snowball is not just winning a fight and getting the kills. It's taking something with the kills, taking an objective like
Yeah,
a
get
turret or
more.
a dragon. You get more for doing. It's basically win more. You know, that's snowballing.
Win as much as you can.
Yeah. And CG did not do that. We also saw this, like, I know you said you didn't watch Worlds, but we saw EDG do this today, where they got a lot of kills, but they didn't take a single objective. So Fnatic just held the gold lead even if they were down 6 kills, and just turned the game eventually.
And Gragas
But
coming
here we
in
see a
mid,
trade. Gragas coming in mid lane. That's just dead Lissandra.
and
didn't
on
have the
top lane being
ultimate.
engaged.
This is the Iceborne Victor build. It's so annoying to play
Disgusting.
against. We have a disconnect, but
I think that
seems
should
like
be paused, yeah.
yeah, that is a pause. Whew. So much happening. How are we supposed to talk about all this?
I don't
so,
know. Just
uh,
become a rep god.
Yeah, just become Captain Flowers, you know. But we saw there the Iceborne Victor build, which is the new kind of way to build Victor in the top lane. You have the slow on the Q, you have the stun,
And you're
you can
tanky.
proc. Yeah, you can proc Sheen so many times. You're tanky. It's so annoying to play against because he has a lot of movement speed. He has the slow. He's tanky. And he just kills you.
Yeah, and he has a
That's
lot of
basically what
damage to follow it up with.
Yeah.
Because his annoying stuff there, how is it called? Hextech core? This gives him
The-
a lot of AP for pretty much free.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not free because you have to upgrade it, but
That's
but
true.
but there's a lot of stats on it for what it costs.
And you have like the level 1 for free, which is, I think it's 2 AP per level? I'm not sure. So that
I'm-
is free, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's very strong. Obviously, the viability of Victor usually falls on how strong the hex core is, because if they nerf if right deserves not the hex core is too strong and they nerf it, you're basically just down an item. You can't buy a fifth item, you know.
Yeah,
So and you basically have to upgrade it to be a normal mage to upgrade your abilities. So
You can't play without it because
yeah.
otherwise you're just trash from the champion. Yeah. And looking at jungle, Gragas again at 303 at those pretty much not yet 15 minutes.
Yeah, the Gragas getting a lot of kills, obviously finishing off the kills of Victor and Galio, but it's better that someone takes them. Yeah.
Better than someone than no one. And I think
Yeah.
they're probably going for Herald after he this here because Talia just respawned. The sun just died.
Yeah. Um, wait, did the Talia die before when she DC'd?
I think she died and then deceased during the death. I think I'm not sure though.
Mm,
I might be wrong here.
mm. Uh, obviously, it's very sad if they're. If, I don't remember how she died. I'm gonna scale it back. She died. No, she did not.
She's not okay. It wasn't my bad.
Yeah. Uh, whew. Obviously, it's very sad if you lose the game because you DC'd at a very core. Like,
Moment, yeah.
yeah. I don't know if she could have stopped the kill perhaps on Lissandra if she would have been active, but she wasn't spawned when she DC'd.
Oh,
So,
looks like a blue screen. We just got an update.
mm, well, we know she's gonna be back as well, at least. Ooh, thank you, TS Bus.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that information. We love you.
It's always nice getting compliments.
Mm. So there is a problem currently.
Mm,
Can I chat with those? No, I
yeah,
can't. So I'll probably need to chat them to them directly,
mm.
as I do have the ability to give them 10 more minutes of pausing time, but we will see.
Oh, why do you have all chat enabled? How can you see the all chat?
For whatever reason, I have it enabled. I
Oh,
might, I probably should not show it, but
well, it would be nice to see it. See if they BM.
aha, yeah, yeah, I see. So I don't know. That's super unfortunate having a blue screen. But
Yeah.
you can't really fix it. I mean, you can try to restart it, but if is a blue screen again, there's no way for you to fix it. And having to forfeit the match just because of that,
Yeah, that would obviously be very sad.
very, very unfortunate.
Mm. I don't know. Maybe he has a secondary computer he could use, or. But usually blue skins, right? They shut down the computer. You restart, you get everything going, and then maybe a blue screen again later. But at least you have some pause time left.
That's true, but I think that looks like a blue screen on starting the PC. But
Mm.
otherwise, we would have continued already, right?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, unless he has a very slow computer.
But I think
Uh,
more than 5 minutes is not.
oh, well, this is. It obviously would be very sad.
It would be definitely. And yeah, we will see. I mean, we do have AC at a gold late here, and they do have a chance to close it out with a lead. So this game is in favor of AC, and thus the disconnect isn't that bad, like that hard. If it would have been super hard if you would have had a lead. Isn't that
Yeah, but it obviously
is annoying.
Yeah, you obviously want the chance to at least fight for the game. They're not out of it right now.
Yeah, they're definitely not out of it. They do have the chance to just scale up with Saya.
Mm,
Victor does come up online later and can maybe opt for AP builds after. And
mm,
Talia does also scale. And if you ever hit like full item builds, Ornn does provide you with an additional half item each.
mm. Yeah, the team with Ornn obviously has a late game advantage because of the items, as well as just having the Ornn ultimate, which is like w among the best engages in the game. Uh, they have the late game advantage, I would say. But let's see what's happening in chat. They're discussing if they lose or. Hmm. How much time do they have left?
They can probably go down to like 11 minutes pause time.
Hmm.
Because I'm an admin and we admins want to investigate that.
Hmm.
And they do have the opportunity to continue this game with 4 peoples, but they need to play the next game with 5. And unless they can do that, will be a forced
Hmm.
forfeit of the match, which is unlucky.
Yeah.
Hmm. So we should get an update then. But for now, we do have pause screen simulator.
Yes. Well, we could go around the game and see the game state as currently, at least, so we have something to talk about. Um, the Victor and the Gragas just killed the Lissandra. The solo lanes of AC are ahead by a lot. The jungle on AC is very fed. The CG jungler isn't that far behind, I'd say. He's ahead in farm. He has 2-2 KDA, 2-1. Obviously hasn't finished jungle item yet, but I I
I
wouldn't.
think there's some gold left in Talia's pocket. That should be
Yeah.
maybe just enough to finish a jungle item.
Mm. We see the bot lane not basically, even Lucian has 2 kills and a 20 CS advantage. Um, we could see AC trying to basically just rotate down and dive the bot lane. That's a fair strategy. Because they have such strong solo laners, right? And they have Galio, they have Gragas, they have Alistar, which is basically the diving champion.
Yeah, he can
And
tank towers for days. For like
yeah,
12 minutes, I think. It feels like. I think it's 12 seconds. I'm not sure. Is it 15 seconds his ultimate?
it's
It's long.
something.
It's only 7 seconds. Are you kidding me? Maybe higher levels, it's longer.
Yeah, it's something insane, basically. Obviously, Saya can go in targetable, and Rakan has the CC, the knockup, like the ultimate. It's very slippery, but I think they die if they go for them. CG has an option to rotate for it if they see it coming. Um,
But it's super quick. Like Galio ulti, you can be half a map away.
yeah,
And with a
and
Victim maybe even teleporting in, it's
so I'd say the what should we call it? When CG should start suspecting that a bot dive is coming is basically if Galio rotates down to mid lane. because then he's in position to ultimate. If
I
he's
mean,
if he's up top, he obviously he can teleport, but he's not just gonna ult in.
but what he could do as well is he could just recall and then walk down bot lane and ult.
Yeah, that is true. So they basically have to keep attention of where Galio is. If he's not top lane, then the bot lane should play safe. Um, as well as the Gragas obviously being a X factor. They don't have a lot of vision. They have some vision around the blue buff and the top, no, the bot blue red jungle.
Yeah,
They have 2 control wards, but I don't think Gragas is gonna go through there. No, wait, those are AC wards. Never mind.
they're like 2
CG,
wards and 1 on top side.
yeah, CG will not spot the Gragas if he decides to go through the tribe rush. So CG are in a very dire situation, basically.
Yeah, and there's not much possible. What it looks like, they said something about reconnecting right now,
Okay.
which would be cool if we can finish the series with everyone playing. Yeah, it was a 15-minute pause.
Yeah, what are the rules regarding the pause? Do they
Uh,
have 15 minutes each?
10 minutes each and 10 minutes for admins and technical issues.
Okay. So this is the technical issue, I suppose.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, blue screen, if it's not a lie, is a technical issue.
Yeah, that is correct. But why would you pause otherwise if it's not for technical? Like, I guess if you have to
Technical
eat, then
pause, like
no, other than a technical pause, what
a
reasons
tactical,
are
because you
attack?
don't know what you want to do and you want to discuss what you want to do now.
Okay. So you're allowed to do that?
No, you're not.
Okay. But but I mean, like, you have 10 minutes for your own pause, 10 minutes for a tactical, no, a technical.
Yeah,
Uh,
like 10 minutes if the admins want to investigate on something, right?
okay,
If
okay.
something doesn't work and some people say blah 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 blah, and admins
Mm,
want to confirm it. So they have
okay.
10 minutes plus like minus 3 minutes of delay, but they do have time to.
No, the game has been unpaused. Yeah.
Nice.
Or I guess you can pause if your mom wants you to come down and eat dinner as well.
If you can manage it in 10 minutes, I'm impressed.
You- I'm a eating machine. You should just watch me.
But your parents don't want to let you go after, right?
Oh yeah, they're basically, oh, what have you been doing today?
Exactly.
I've been playing League. That's why I live alone now. Alright, that's not true. I live with my friend. But...
Yeah, you need to have memes, right? Without memes,
Yeah.
there's no fun.
Yeah.
I'm weak to chunking down that Lissandra.
Yeah, the Lissandra does not like her life right now. The Victor is just punishing her. The Ornn is gonna, he's losing trades against the Galio. He's not most likely not gonna die, like he would against the Victor, but it's not a good matchup that it's not good for him right now either.
Yeah, and they are behind 4k gold overall. On the
Yeah.
side of CG.
So we should watch if AC is going for the dive, or if they're gonna try to just pull some rotations, because they obviously can just split them up and kill them individually as well. I want to see CG try for like a double teleport bot lane, just go for the 5v5.
I'm not sure
Obviously,
if you can win a 5v fight right now. Like
well,
Lucian is super strong, and all your both your solo laners are behind, and your jungler is also behind.
yeah. Well, you're gonna have to count on the fact that your champions are stronger at that time.
That's true.
Because obviously, if they get a good chunk like they did right there onto
On
the
the Gragas.
Gragas, they can make something happen.
But Talia being forced out here, no, never mind, she just gets out. The Predator was being used, but Lissandra, Victor using his flash.
Popping the ultimate, oh, just killing him. Oh, that's a lot of damage from the Gragas cast as well. They could turn onto the Talia if they want to, but the directed camera wants me to watch
Bot
bot
lane.
lane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's only one lane to watch, it's bot lane. Because there's a number disadvantage. And it's
Yes,
closer to the turret.
because the Alistar has rotated down. Uh, the CG bot lane aren't even on the turret, so this is not going to be a race. This is just going to be first turret going the way of AC.
And from
That was...
from here, what do you do? Oh, Lucian being dove. But he does not have heal. Oh, he does have. Just got out by the...
Oh, these are the teleports coming down from AC. This should be a dead bot lane. We can see the Psy ultimate coming out, but she's just CC. The Ignite coming in, dodging the Gragas cast.
Just to fall into the body slam.
Yeah, it's a good rotation from AC. The dive should have come faster for CG. They should have done it while AC was while they were taking the turret, so they couldn't just rotate down immediately without losing anything.
But the wave wasn't in position right then.
Yeah, they should have pushed the wave, basically.
Yeah.
They probably pushed the wave. I don't know if they could have pushed it faster, but they did it after the play, which means that AC are free to rotate and just double kill them.
And they do sneak that Herald.
That's very...
But Talia dying for it. There's no way
Yeah.
Talia gets up. Getting smited. And Ornn probably is also dead here. But Victor does decide to go for Lissandra.
Well, the Ornn is obviously harder to kill than the Lissandra. Lissandra doesn't have stopwatch anymore. She has the ultimate. She has flash.
Though Ornn was isolated from his turret, I think.
Yeah, they could have probably gone for it, but they don't need to. I think they can just keep the pressure up. Talia's dead.
Get the mid lane Terra. Maybe just make sure they can't use Herald in any lane.
Yeah. We're gonna see if Talia just pops it in the base. Oh, this is gonna be another solo kill. The flash coming out of Lissandra, the ultimate to lock him down. It's running. The Ornn is rotating down. You can see.
Victor needs to get out there, right? Nah, he's fine.
No, they're rotating away. We could see the Ornn with the Talia ultimate coming down. Obviously, Victor having already burned his ultimate probably wouldn't be able to turn it. Victor going on to Talia running away with the passive.
Now we can see a big fight breaking out here soon.
Yes. They're going on to the Victor with the Rakan ultimate, but
the Gragas.
Saya just getting one shot. Gragas cast knocking away Rakan, allowing them to isolate Talia.
And the Galio ulti coming in for the damage reduction on that Gragas.
This is just annihilation, basically.
Yeah. They might get the top turret in return, but that's a small consolidation prize.
Yeah.
And Victor just going for Lissandra. Lissandra being pulled in.
Liz does not have flash, she does not have
She's
ultimate. Dead. Yeah, Victor is just going insane this game.
6 kills on Gragas, 2 1-8 on Victor, and Lucian having 4 O's too. I doubt that CG can do anything in this game to pull it back. They have not enough wave clear to just delay it on multiple lanes.
Yeah. This is very sad if you're CG right now.
Yeah.
If you're a CG fan. Or
and just being chunked out by one victory in the queue. Sayas below half HP.
Yeah, the Victor deals a lot of damage right now. Ornn gets the turret eventually. AC is not gonna be able to find. And there's another pause.
That's on the side of AC, it looks like. Is it?
Headset issues.
Should be ready now. They should be continuing now, right? They're trolling. Wow. Okay, now it continues. On recall in top lane. Talia farming up a jungle, trying to get the resources she can.
They still have the Herald. They could try to make some macro play, like pull AC up towards a lane and then just drop the Herald and try to base race. But
That is your only chance, right? So you
yeah,
can maybe drop it in bot lane and then push something on top. Force an engage. Because Herald is down in like 20 seconds.
yeah, you have to do something because um you I don't think you're beating AC in a 5v5 anymore. AC,
No.
they're so ahead.
And there's a teleport coming in from Victor.
Yeah, this should be, but it's only the Victor, right?
We have bot there for
not,
people.
not anymore, obviously, but right there.
Victor just
They-
going further, killing. Yeah, that's no way.
Yeah,
Two people down,
Yeah.
Herald and bot lane. That is the base race you were talking about. But I do think CG AC's favorite here.
yeah. It wasn't the perfect situation that I was talking about, but it's yes. Um, obviously, with the bot lane down, you're not gonna win the base race.
And knowing Talia was what the start of Baron here.
Yeah,
And unless
get the
this
turret.
might misses, there should be no way stealing that Baron.
well, it's not a 50-50 because Gragas has the level advantage of
And Talia doesn't
AC.
have flash. Talia needs
Yeah.
to wall in, and you do see that preemptively.
They're going for it, but Baron has already died. Ornn cancels his TP. Maybe gonna get another turret. Well, at least you get 2 turrets, right? It's something. You're gonna get the. He misses the ultimate, but you're
He
gonna
might get a
get another.
charge.
He might. Well, he's
Can you
not
show
gonna.
us the bot lane? Come on, direct the camera.
They-
It did get a charge.
He got another charge, but he didn't get. He got out with his life. It's basically
The best you
What
can
more?
do.
yeah. At least you get some objective. They try to tie. They're only like another. Rakan gonna die here?
No.
No, Gragas is out of abilities.
But being chunked out super low. And he does need to like find a place to recall. He has not been
Yeah.
spotted. And the dragon just going over to AC for free. And with the Baron buff, it is going to be hard to hold. Because there's not enough wave clear. And Galio can just block for those minions, and the cannon minions will eventually slowly push it down. So there are 2 big waves for CG and bottom top.
Mm.
Now I think AC are willing to commit here. Pretty much try to push the lead.
Mm.
I think is the next wave a cannon wave? It should be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
With that cannon minion, you can just protect the cannon minion, slowly get the turret.
Yeah, but they're gonna get the turret fast. They are not afraid of CG right now.
Rakan
The
trying
Rakan,
something.
they're gonna get the engage here, but they're
Oh, that
just
was
so far
the-
behind. Gragas dropping down, but Talia's gonna die.
That was a beautiful engage, but just not enough.
Yeah, Lisandro's gonna fall to Victor. Only Saya alive. Yeah. That is what you wanted if you wanted a team fight. That was basically everything hitting. But it's not enough because they're just so far ahead.
So, 2-0 up for AC.
Mm. I must be honest, I did not expect this.
Me neither.
But I guess AC has been allowed to hold a stable roster for like the last couple of weeks at least. So they're showing us at least some of their potential. just rather than just, oh, these are 5 random guys we put together.
Yeah.
uh, Carthagods are top 2 in the league, right?
Yeah.
So this is definitely a good showing for AC, taking them 2-0 right now. I
Okay.
I would
Yeah. CG just forfeited.
they forfeited the entire game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's well.
Because
I
the
guess it's
jungler has PC issues and his PC is crashing constantly. They say.
yeah. Well, it's sad, but they got smashed 2 games in a row. Obviously, but perhaps they could have turned it around in the game 3 if they got exactly what they wanted. Uh, oh,
That is unfortunate. So, in that case, I think that's it. Unless we want to do some interviews for like 5 minutes. Do you? Who do you want to talk to? The Gragas,
uh,
probably.
well, I guess we should choose the one on the team that is most.
Fluent in English.
Yeah, I think Ason wants to do the interview. I'm just afraid he's gonna come up here and flame the enemy team. He's a very BM guy.
Yeah. So just think
Well, I guess if you keep it classy, Ason, you can come on.
yeah, if anyone of the I can interview, yeah, let's go. So just join a random channel in the description below. No, in the on the Discord. Whoever wants, one person gets the chance for an interview.
Uh, I guess I'm gonna let you lead the interview. I don't know how to interview people.
I don't either. Just do random shit. Ask random stuff.
uh, well, I guess we could. Yeah. Well, I guess they have to. We have to wait for the stream delay as well.
There should not be more stream later than like 10 seconds or so.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm writing too. Oh, they're both in one.
So they're in game? Or what?
No, they're in channel.
Ah, there they are. Okay, let's.
You could take both of them. They're both
Yeah.
very nice.
Uh,
Hi.
hello. So, let me quickly check. Asen is the support, right?
Yeah.
And Kartoffler is
Is the mid laner.
the mid laner. Cool.
You can refer to him as child. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah. Okay, so congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Let me quickly update scoreboard as well there. So you are in the finals against CAC. What are your thoughts on that?
My
Yeah.
thoughts on that. I had to say it was really unexpected because of our showing in the season, but I guess we pulled through.
Yeah, I expected you guys to get smashed.
Yeah, like we played one scrim and we just won the scrim as MLB, and we were pretty confident going into this, and we didn't even practice or some shit. We just played the game and we won.
Oh.
Honestly, what is practice? We just say, do you have time? Yes. Okay, we have a league game.
Yeah, you wrote to me this like this afternoon asking me if I could play. I haven't even played ranked for 2 months.
I haven't played with the team for like 2 months.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay, cool. But that was pretty good performance. And from your jungle, you had like from the jungle, you got a lot of pressure onto the lanes. Was it like practiced or just like as you said, just was it your game plan or just it just happened?
Our
Uh,
communication was actually really good in this game.
I mean, accepting the trash talk all the time when we were fucking team fighting, it was so fine. The communication, we had like a pretty good synergy with the laners and the jungle, but it wasn't like really trained or something like that. We basically just tried our best and it worked out.
So it's kind of like natural chemistry.
Yeah,
You,
it's like the AC principle to not practice, just have natural chemistry.
how were the comps like during team fights? Because I remember when we used to play, it was dead silent until like someone said,
No,
"Oh,
no,
this guy's dead."
no.
Oh, well, I'm dead. Oh, guess we lost.
No, it was really different. We were like speaking too much, like always trash talking at each other.
Mm.
And I want to mention my insane Alistair headbutt.
Yeah, that was. You do know you can buffer your Q, right?
Yeah, I just tried to WQ and the jungle basically didn't say that he is going to R, so I'll try to engage.
Well, some lack of communication then.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay, then congratulations. What do you think about CHC? Did you watch the earlier games before?
Yeah, I saw them. Like I thought,
I did watch them.
I think like MLB just fucked up with the team comps.
Yeah. And
Like they were like 3 losing lanes in the first game, I think.
yeah, for
And
the first
they
game they
basically-
didn't have their main AD carry because that guy had a power shortage,
Uh,
Oh.
and then they had to get in like a silver support.
Oh, I know that story.
Wait, ours is silver, dude. Why are
like,
yeah,
like
alright.
I remember I was like pretty excited to see Carlos LP as AD carry because of, as far as I know, he's pretty good at everywhere. He's like a pretty good field player,
Yeah, he is.
and I was like pretty excited, but I think since like MLB basically just fucked up everything. Like the best got like
the
basically
everything.
basically
That's not very
everything
good
gone wrong.
analysis,
Like basically
Yeah.
everything gone wrong. Like
Usually
if
the
they wanted to make a play like 2v1, they just got 2v4 and just died.
yeah.
Like it was legit not like I was like praying for them to come into the finals because they like to play against MLB because they're like a pretty smart team, but I think the picks of them weren't the right ones. Like you should, I think in this meta you should go for comfort picks with damage.
Yeah, yeah. Following the world's meta is basically the meta is play whatever you're good at.
Yeah.
But like I want to mention, I'm not even playing Alistair in solo queue, but I got like 10 out of 10 games in this league on Alistair. So I'm Alistair one trick in this league, but I don't even play Alistair.
Yeah, you baited me to call you a Alistar one trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited if Alistair will get banned once, or we decide to go something different than Alistair.
Well, now that everyone have heard this interview, they're just gonna say, "Oh, this guy doesn't even play Alistar. Why? Why
No.
should we?"
Okay. Cool.
It sounds controversial, but it's actually true.
Mm.
So do you want to have a shout out to your sponsors or
I want to shout out our sponsors, especially especially Reddit, who always get some trials for us.
we
Okay.
don't have sponsors.
Okay, any other shout outs?
Shout out to Dern for the great casting.
Thank you.
Shout out to you too, Rico.
Thanks.
Thanks for casting.
Okay, thank you for playing. Thank you for joining us for the interview. And then I think I'm gonna cut stream here.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Nice.
watching. And good luck in the
Bye.
finals.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And now I just need to find it.